Good morning, Bulldogs. Out here in the birthing pen with Honey, the mama, and one of her babies. This is Latte. Latte was born, he's about a week old now, early Monday morning. He's a cream-colored, blue-eyed Nigerian dwarf goat. He got his name because of his coloring, plus because he came out late. He was born about half an hour after his sister and brother. Here comes his sister coming in here now, too. So we'll have a couple. We actually have 5 baby goats on the farm right now. So I'll have a different one on each week. But this is the first one you get introduced to. So this is Latte. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's get this rolling. Please stand for the morning ceremony. Good morning, both.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Got some birthdays this week. Sunday we had Grace, and then Monday today we have TJ. Tuesday we have Keegan, Trenton, Luke, and Catherine. No birthdays on Wednesday and Thursday, which is pretty unusual. Friday we have Nathan, Lillian, and Caden have birthdays, and then Logan Benjir has a birthday next Saturday. So happy birthday, Bulldogs. Also want to congratulate Justin Skelly. He's going to be playing lacrosse next year for Roberts, but he got his 100th goal over the weekend, and I think it was Friday with senior night when we had a game there at the end of last week. So congrats on Justin. I can't wait to see what you guys do in sectionals. Lunch and Learn next week, May 17th, we're going to have Snowflake Transportation is going to come here. They're going to have a tractor trailer pulled up into the front bus loop. Really a cool thing to be part of. It's a great career to go into. If you're interested in being part of this, please stop down the counseling center to sign up and see what's going on in this very exciting field. Livonia Give Back Day is coming up, also the 17th. So please get involved. There's a number of things. Now I'm sharing out this presentation. So each of you are going to have this presentation emailed to you guys. So last week during class meetings, people were asking about the details. All these details I'm sharing right now is going to be in this presentation that comes to your email sometime today. So be looking forward to this. But we're going to have people painting rocks. I hope you get involved in something. We have a blood drive that day. We have campus cleanup. Like I said, we don't have to read all these right now because you're going to get it in your email. We have dog days coming up. That's one of the coolest traditions we have here in Livonia. It's kind of like Livonia's version of the Special Olympics. We have clean the cafeteria on that day. For all these things, if you want to see Mrs. Carter, Mrs. Olson in the 6A hallway, Mrs. Katracha in the math hallway up here by the main office, they'll give you the information you need on this stuff. We have tree planting, flower planting, a ton of stuff going on the 17th. We have a car wash after school. And we have a 6-on-6 volleyball and a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. There's a cost of that, $1. We also have a kickball tournament. That'll be outside during seminar. All this stuff's happening during seminar. And more information on kickball. We even have some lemonade stands, some lemonade being sold, 75 cents. And we have bake sales. And we have elementary school buddies where people get to go down and read to kindergartners. Really a cool thing, very rewarding. We have decorating the windows for kindness with kindness quotes and sayings. We have decorating sidewalks similar with inspirational quotes. And all this stuff, you can earn a Bulldog Paw and really work on giving back to our school and our community. So a lot of stuff going on. All this stuff's going to be shared with you. So any of that stuff that looks like something you want to be part of, check it out in your email that you're going to get. Check out those slides. It'll tell you on that slide who you need to get a hold of, who you need to talk to be part of that, because hopefully everyone's part of something. Got some other cool stuff coming up. Some of your parents and Mrs. Hugg have been putting together what's called a reality check. It's going to be happening next Wednesday, the 18th. So the day after the Give Back Day. It's going to kind of give you like a fun game on how you work with money and how you handle your finances. So everyone that takes part in this activity not only will learn a ton about finances, but you'll also get some free McDonald's food, a raffle ticket, and you get a chance to win some free golf at Canisius Golf Course or gift certificates to Vincenzo's, Minahan's, and Nails on Commercial. So once again, May 18th, more stuff coming your way. If you have any questions, you'll be getting something in your email. So just be looking for that in your email. There's going to be like a Google sign up coming your way. So watch for that. We also have our Liberty Club run by Mrs. Nagel. Is going to be doing a couple different outreaches for troops in our area. and there's two different things they're doing. Both of them are going to be writing thank you and appreciation notes to veterans in our area that are serving, and also donating and collecting donations for food and different things that we send to those troops. So any information you want on this, please see Mrs. Nagel in room 304. Another just a cool thing we're doing in Bulldog Country. Now I have some very important bathroom guidelines, excuse me, to close out the year. It's been no surprise, you've heard me since week one that talk about most of the students have gotten in trouble in our building, and that's 10% of you or less. 90-some% of you do exactly what you're supposed to do every day. You're awesome. I love you. And thank you for being awesome every single day. But a small percentage of us aren't here right now because they got in trouble. They're out. And some of us might not be here for the end of the year. And I got some cool stuff coming up at the end of the year that I'm going to share later. But a lot of the reasons why people have gotten in trouble throughout the year center around their bathroom use. And many of you have stepped forward in the past couple of weeks, just talked about how you don't always feel safe and supported when you're using the bathroom. And it's always my goal, Dr. Kelsey's goal, Mrs. Hugg's goal, all your teachers' goal, everyone that works in the building is to make sure you feel safe and supportive at all times. That means when you're using the bathroom. So we're going to have some changes, and we're going to bring in some additional staff to make sure these changes take place. So number one, the bathrooms down in the 6-8 hall. Now, the main multi-use bathrooms that have been used forever down in the 6-8 hall next to the water fountains, those aren't going to change. Those are for 6-8 students only. No 9-12 students should be using those multi-use bathrooms down in the 6-8 hall for any reason. If you're down there and you're in the care room, you got to use the bathroom, then you can walk up to the bathrooms by the cafeteria. It's about the same distance. But no, only 6-8 students should be using the bathrooms, the multi-use bathrooms by the water fountains in the 6-8 hall. That hasn't changed. 9-12 students need to walk up to either the gym or gym area or the cafeteria area and use those bathrooms there. What we are changing in the 6-8 hallway is those two private bathrooms down by the water fountain there. They are now going to be available for everyone to use, including students in grades 6 through 12. So now we will have two private bathrooms, just like the ones up here by the main office, that can be used by anyone. Either the two up by the main office or now the two down in the 6-8 hallway can be used by anyone, staff member, or students in grades 6 through 12. So that's the change. The multi-use bathrooms down there, I can't stress this enough, are only for 6-8 students. If 9-12 students are using those, that's the reason why you probably shouldn't be out in the building, and you're either going to be an alternative learning center or worse, depending on what you're doing or where you are in your discipline history. But 9-12 students should not be using the multi-use bathrooms down there. But the two private bathrooms down there are now going to be open for everyone. So we'll have two private bathrooms up by the high school, by main office, middle high school main office, and we'll have two private bathrooms down in the 6-8 hallway. Any questions on any of this stuff, make sure you see me, Dr. Kelsey, or Mrs. Hugg in the hallway. Another change is all multi-use bathrooms. Now, this isn't really that much of a change because it's part of our opening plan, but if you look down at the second bullet there, when you're using those multi-use bathrooms, there should never be more than 4 students in the bathroom at any time. So if you, there'll be someone outside the door, I'll get to that, making use of that. And then during the block, there shouldn't be more than 2 people in there. It's really not an issue. There's very little traffic in the bathrooms during the block, but in between classes, there should be, all bathrooms will be open now. So you don't have to worry about any of them being closed. So I know that's been an issue in the past, but all bathrooms will be open starting tomorrow or starting today. But during the in-between blocks, no more than 4 students can go in there at a time. And then during the block, there should be no more than 2 students in the bathroom at any time. And there should never be more than 1 person in the stall. Those really haven't been any changes. But what is going to change is we're going to have a staff member outside each bathroom for the remainder of the year, making sure those guidelines are followed. And just another point there, all private use bathrooms, it's private. There should only be 1 person in those private bathrooms. And once again, there'll be a staff member outside each of those bathrooms every block for the remainder of the year and going into next year. And that's not to get anyone in trouble. I know a few people will fall, that are struggling following the code of conduct in the bathroom. This might be tough for you, but you need to follow the rules in the building, even when people aren't watching. That's what real character is. Character is what you do when no one's watching. So now there's going to be someone watching, there's going to be someone there, making sure everyone's safe and supported when they use the bathroom. They're not going to be in the bathroom, they're going to be out in the hallway, monitoring the in and out traffic of the bathroom and making sure they're there if there's any assistance needed. So if there's any questions, please always come to the office immediately and see Dr. Kelsey or myself or Mrs. Hugg if you have any questions or concerns. So changes here, once again, down in the 6-8 hall, Those 2 private bathrooms will now be available for anyone to use. But the multi-use bathrooms in 6A hall are for 6A only. 912 need to use the bathrooms either by, if they're not using the private ones, the multi-use ones you use are either by the cafeteria or by the gym. All multi-use bathrooms are limited to 4 students in between classes, passing time, 2 students during the block. And then 1 student should be in the stall at any time. That's nothing new. And private bathrooms should only have 1 person there at a time too. So once again, any questions and concerns, please see myself, Dr. Kelsey, or Mrs. Hug. But please stop by if you have any questions or concerns. This is all to make sure we all feel as comfortable and safe and supported as we can in the building. And we also want everyone to continue to be with us to close the year. Like I said, many of our students who have gotten in trouble this year have gotten in trouble with behavior surrounding the bathroom. And we got some cool things to end the school year here, and we want you to finish strong. I had some class meetings last week with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade and 9th grade. And we talked about finishing strong because we have some really cool things planned. Your student council and Mr. Schoner, Mr. O'Keefe, and Mrs. Catracha have planned some really cool things to end the year. First of all, we have Spring Day. That'll be for all students 6 through 12. That's going to be Friday, June 10th. It's coming up in 4 weeks. And on the Spring Day, we'll have inflatables, we'll have games and activities and crafts and gaming rooms and movie rooms. We'll all have different things going on. And that'll be used by students 6 through 12. There'll be a rotation by grades, which time of day people are using it. But more information to come on that. Just stay tuned. And after that Spring Day, on June 10th, that Friday, for students in grades 8 through 12, there'll be a Darien Lake trip. It'll cost $22. If you have any issue with that, please stop by and see myself, and I'll help you out with that. But that'll be from 5 to 10 o'clock, leaving here at 3:30 after Spring Day. Students in grades 8 through 12 will be going on a Darien Lake trip if you choose. It's not mandatory, but obviously it's a great opportunity to go to Darien Lake at a much lower cost and to really enjoy the park with your friends. And then students in grades 6th and 7th grade, you're going to be going to Seabreeze that following Monday during the school day. Cost for Seabreeze will be $10. So once again, we got Spring Day coming. We got Darien Lake for the 8th through 12th graders. We got Seabreeze for the 6th and 7th graders. We got a lot of really cool things happening in Bulldog Country, and we want to make sure we're all here. So, the bathroom rules are there to make sure we're all feeling safe and supportive, because no one should, fear or feel uncomfortable going to the bathroom. That should never happen. And those changes are aimed at making sure that, like I said, that everyone is safe and supported. So finish strong, be here to the end, and really make sure that you can be part of all the cool things that are happening here in Bulldog Country as we close out the year. So I'm going to leave you with one last video about just that, finishing strong.
See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible that I can have my dream as we run toward it, as we work on it day in and day out. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. And here's what I will share with you, that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. What you will realize is that you are greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim. If you want to make your dream become reality, the people that are running at their dreams know that it's possible that you can live your dream, that it's necessary, that you're relentless, that you have a plan of action, that you are creative. The people that are living their dream are finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win. The people that are running after their dream know they're going to have hard times. They keep on running because they're saying within themselves, I'm the one. I'm the one. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. The people that are running after their dreams are the people that are hungry. And I want.
So I'll leave you with this quote, Bulldogs. It's not how you start, but how you finish. Finish strong. Think strong, stay strong, and be strong, Bulldogs. Have a great day.